Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down after that short completion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
On the opening drive, they face a tough 3rd and 7 here. Defense with more pre-snap movement. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Fair catch called for, but there's a flag down. We'll see what that's about. Coverage team miscue moves the offense up 15 yards to start the drive. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback's got it on the option. They toss it to the back.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
That catch makes it a more manageable third down. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
And the field goal is good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
But this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
comes the Maryland offense back on the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's caught downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Deep shot caught down to the 20. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Terrapins. And now they're trying here for the extra point. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Second down after the incompletion. Gonna run it. It's Brown. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He fires it. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Offense is back out on the field now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? It's a run to the left. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense operating from the pistol. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Trying to extend the play. Looks like he's going to run it. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
And the Terrapins getting set on 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. He's running out of time here. Breaking free at the 35. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The Terrapins pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Makes a quick grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense. And this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Trying to run it. It's Williams. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. On the run, it's Williams. And the Sock were able to bring him down quickly. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete, and that shot to the end zone.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Catch made on the right side. Oh, there's the stiff arm. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack is so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
First down and 10 now. It's a shotgun run call. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Here's the second down play. Trying to find some room. It's Brown. He's found some room at the 45. He has first down yardage at the 46.
With great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Looking to throw it on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Receiver in motion now. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing it downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
The ball near midfield. The offense going to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. The pass rush closing in. Finding some room at the 25. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Trying to find room. It's Williams. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
They go backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
That is high awareness for that receiver to know where the sticks were and adjust the route accordingly.
1st and 10 play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Chris, how about this? There's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards and that first down.
And the Terrapins come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Manning. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kicking team after the PAT try. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. He's looking deep here. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Looks like one more play here before halftime. I'll flip back to the QB. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Terrapins will kick it off to begin the second half. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the return will be brought down. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. First job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Extending the play now. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The Dogs are on the move here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Across midfield. The 30. Past the 20. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Terrapins. Well, they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT puts them up 17 now. Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Fung. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Defense is coming after him. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here comes a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Across the 45 now. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
The offense really clicking here. And the back now goes in motion. They'll hand it off. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Got it. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass this time. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Bulldogs move into the red zone.
Get set, get set. Flex.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Snags the quick throw. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. But great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7.
325.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Maryland offense is back out on the field now. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here?
691, Gators far.
And the single back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense.
Looking for a deep completion. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Terrapins. To stretch the lead, the route is on. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Returner choosing to field this one. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? He'll hand it off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
It's 3rd down for the offense. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. His drive is going now.
You know, even though these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Hey, you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Second down play coming up. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Offense getting set. It's second down. It's a toss to the left side. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Running with purpose. Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a 4th down now.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Terrapins. And this one is getting ugly. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. It's been a rough game for this offense. A consolation touchdown is all they're playing for at this point. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm